it's not showing up. I don't see anything special. I've made a decision and... Hello friends! Kamusta kayong lahat? Today on this video, we will be comparing two new blushes in the makeup scene here in the Philippines, which are the Sunnies Face Air Blush and the Bilena Color Stick. So the Sunnies Face Air Blush was released last May 26. This cost $445, which is, I know, for a local brand, is a bit expensive. It comes in 6 shades, 6 beautiful shades, but I only got 2, Moon and Peached. So I decided to only get 2 because it's really expensive and I have a lot of other blushes and I just wanted to try this and see how this one would work because I got intrigued, and I must say the way they presented it is so beautiful and I like the color selection, and you would really think that the product performs well, so we'll see. And on the right corner is Bilena Color Stick, which only costs $195, which is for me super mura. This was released naman last May 31 and it comes in 3 beautiful shades, so I got all the shades. Nung pagka-release pa lang nung Sunnies Face Air Blush, bumili agad ako, and after a few days na deliver na siya sa akin, but for some reason I didn't have the enthusiasm to try them or gamitin sila. I don't know why. I just felt like my konting regrets why I bought them because they're so expensive, and I heard some bad feedbacks about this, so parang sabi ko, really? This blush is friggin' 445 pesos. So we'll see how this will perform, but yeah, so basically this will also be a first impression and review of the Sunnies Face Air Blush, and I haven't watched any video about this blush. Same with the Bilena one, hindi ko pa sila nagagamit. Super curious ako dito. Bilena has been teasing this color sticks for so long. I got the chance to swatch this nung December, nung Christmas party ng Bilena. So wala talaga akong balak na gawa ng video tong Sunnies Face. Ito, meron akong balak gawan na video talaga. I think this has potential and maganda rin siyang i-share kasi mura lang. So naisip ko, why not compare them, you know? So parang mura versus mahal. So I thought to myself that that might be an interesting content to make. And also to help you decide whether you should go splurge or save. So just a disclaimer, I don't like explaining myself, but I just want to put it out there. I bought these products with my own money. Hence, I have the right to say whatever opinion I have about them. Wala akong papanigan, wala akong kakampihan, fair and square. Air Blush. Okay, it says here that it is a soft focus sheer cheek tint. So, it's only intended for the cheeks. Malamang, Air Blush nga eh. Okay, it is buildable and blendable. It has a cream to powder formula. It has a silky matte formula. It has green tea in it, so that's a good antioxidant. It is paraben-free, cruelty-free, and was designed in Italy. So, ang bougie. So siya. Okay, I got 2 shades. This one is Peached, which is a malamang peach shade. Then I got Moon, which is a toasty rose color, which is beautiful. When I first saw this, I was like, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that. I'm such a sucker for shades like this. These blushes will expire 2022, so here's pa ang itatagal niya, best. Packaging, it's nice. I like that it shows the color of the blush. It has a mirror inside, and then here's the product. At the back, andun yung shade, nakalagay cheek tint. But the sad thing about this Sunnies Face Air Blush is it only has 2.5 grams of product for $445. Wow. Definitely, we're not getting a lot. With the way they presented this naman, kapag pumunta ka sa socials ng Sunnies Face, makikita mo, ang ganda ng pagka-present nila. I love the photos. I love how they curated shades na talagang wearable and alam nilang magugustuhan, especially ng mga dalagang Filipina. And the way they presented it, parang mala 3CE level, if you're familiar with that. I'm just quite sad kasi Sunnies Face is a local brand, but they're using Caucasian models. But don't get me wrong, visually that looks good, but when I look at those models, I just can't seem to imagine myself wearing the blushes because I can't relate. Ngayon naman, let's discuss Bilena Color Stick. So yung product claims niya, it is a multi-purpose lip and cheek to eyes creamy matte color stick. That's it. That's all they can say about this product. You can use this on your cheeks, on your lips, and on your eyes. It has 9 grams of product, which is a lot for the price of 195 pesos. It is cruelty-free, paraben-free, and can last up to 24 months. Packaging is very simple, natitwist siya. This reminds me so much of their concealer. If you're familiar with that. Ay, medyo mahirap buksan. Ah, okay, may sticker. So it comes in 3 shades. This one is Doll Face. This one is After Party. And this one is Rosy Hue. Alam nyo yung feel niya, yung itsura niya, hanggang ganyan siya kadami. Yung feel niya, yung itsura niya, naalala nyo yung nauso na Lunar Organics? Parang ganun, no? Okay. Despite of this only having 3 shades, I think the shades are still beautiful and wearable. And I like the fact that they added something that is pink, that is red, and that is terracotta color. So definitely, these are universal shades. I think this would work on any skin tone, depende na lang sa intensity, sa amount ng ilalagay mo, but this would work. Regarding naman with how they presented it, how they released it, I mean, no shade. I don't live for the drama. I just want to be honest. I just felt like it was a bit forced, na parang, after Sunny's Face released their blush, they released this immediately, like after some few days. So parang, so I think the release was a bit forced. And let's give this baby more attention because it's inexpensive. And if it works well, then bongga. So now I will be swatching these blushes first. I will be trying out the Every Bilena here and the Sunny's Face here. So we'll see kung sino mas blendable, kung sino ang mas consistent sa formula, kung sino ang mas maganda ang color payoff, kung sino ang mas maganda ang register sa skin. And then later on, I will let you know my final verdict and review and kung sino ba ang mas angat sa kanilang dalawa. Sino kaya ang mas magli-live up to its claims? Sino kaya ang mas worth it? Ang mahal pero tumutupad sa pangako o yung hindi masyadong mahal pero may pinaglalaban din? If you want to know more about these blushes, keep on watching. I'm back, guys. So I just finished watching the blushes. And nanood ako slight ng video ni Wilbert. Okay, so here are the swatches. So as you can see, the Every Bilena one is much more pigmented versus the Sunny's Face. It is very satin, very sheer, doesn't have much opacity to it. So we'll see how it's going to apply on my cheeks. So I have makeup on, naglagay ako ng BB cream, and I have powder, and mapapansin nyo, I have a visitor right there. I'm going to start with Airblush in Peach. So let's try her. Okay. Okay. Okay, this reminds me so much of the Color Snaps from Colorette, is that right? But this one is less emollient kasi yung sa Colorette very ano siya, ma-oily, very shiny, perfect for people with dry skin. I can't use that because I have oily skin. It looks good, but as you can see, I have a pimple right here na rub off yung concealer and foundation. So if you have troubled skin, if you have acne prone skin like mine and you have a pimple on your cheek, probably magagalaw at magagalaw niya. Also, I don't know if you can see it, nag-rub off yung foundation ko as I apply it. So, maybe kung maganda yung skin mo, if perfect yung skin mo na super flawless ka, na wala kang blemishes, siguro this will work well on you, but it's a shade Peachy. I don't see anything special. And, yeah. Okay, let's move on. I'm using this fresh Skin Lab Jeju Aloe Ice na makeup remover. This one is dry. Like, it's so dry. Mas dry pa to sa taong hindi nagkaroon ng relationship for 10 years. As in, it's so dry. Okay, now let's try the other shade, which is Moon. Okay, let's try her. This one is much more pigmented. Okay, this shade I live for. I like. Ito nagustuhan ko. Kasi siguro hindi ko na sinet yung BB cream na nilagay ko ulit. So, baka dapat yung ganon. Hindi mo na siya isi-set muna para hindi mag-rub off yung foundation. I feel like it's a bit heavy on the skin. Like, I feel like it's oily. I don't know about you guys, but that's what I feel about it. But the way it looks in the camera and the shade, it's maganda. So let's move on with Every Bilena. First, I'm going to try After Party, which is a red shade. Okay, this one is definitely pigmented. Like, as in, pigmented siya. You don't need much. I like this better. This one, hindi siya ganun ka-oily as this. It's nice. And I feel like the Every Bilena adapts sa skin. This one just sits on top of it. I'm not gonna set this. Tapos lalagyan ko siya nung sa Every Bilena. Doll Face, which is a terracotta color. Ganda yung color. Okay. Okay, this one is nice. The way it performs nang hindi nakaset, it's much better. I'm liking this one better. Okay, can I try this on my lips? For the lips, it is not that solid color, but it gives you a color in the lips, but not super solid. This could work on the lips as well. Now let's proceed with the last shade, which is the Rosy Hue. So this one, pink siya. So let's try. Okay, this one will look so much better for people with lighter skin tone. It's not showing up. It's showing up so personal, but in the camera, not sure if it's picking up it well. Okay, this shade is my least favorite shade. Not that I don't like it, but it's the least that I would use because it's a bit too light for me. Are you guys ready? Okay. I've made a decision, and the one that I like more is... Let's deliberate. With the Sunnies face, it's very sheer. Somehow it's buildable, but once you keep on packing product on your face, nagiging oily na siya at hindi na siya magandang tignan. Kasi parang naka-float na siya sa balat mo at hindi na-absorb yung color. So kapag ganon, may tendency na yung mga dust pupunta sa face mo and baka maklag yung pores mo. So that isn't good, Sunnies face. I don't like that Sunnies face. But when it comes to the shades is good. Especially the Moon. I like the shade Moon. Siguro I would use this if I'm going to a place na hindi mainit, na air-conditioned. Kasi alam ko yung formula niya, nakita, huhulas to agad. Mawawala to agad. I don't have to test it, but madali siyang mawawala sa mukha ko kasi I have an oily skin. I can say that the formulation is not that friendly for people with oily skin. Versus this one, the Every Bilena, the shades appeared beautifully sa mukha ko. I feel like I didn't get the feeling na parang it's sitting on top of my face, but I feel like as if the color is coming from the inside out. Which is the point of why we are wearing blush. Because we want flush, like flush of color lang siya. Na parang as if kinilig ka lang, gano'n, na parang nainitan ka, tapos namula yung cheeks. And also, I like the fact na kahit na naka-foundation ka, hindi niya nagagalaw, hindi namumove yung concealer, yung powder, hindi nabubura. Versus dun sa Sunnies face, nung ginamit ko, yung peached, nag-move yung foundation na sinet ko with powder. So, that can be a trouble if you don't have a perfect skin. But if you have a perfect skin that you don't need to conceal, you don't need foundation, bare face, and then pop this on your cheeks, then you're good to go. It can work. But for us, for me, someone who has acne-prone skin, I get acne once in a while, Tapos ngayon, nakisabay. I feel like I would want to use this more over this. Shades, I like this one and this one, but the rosy hue, not so much. Not so much of a fan, but somehow I'm kind of liking it because parang natural siya. Lagi na lang may patugtog. Okay, so ito, hindi ko masyadong bet. Pero yung dalawa gusto ko. So, tignan nyo yung pag-register niya sa balat ko. Maganda. It doesn't add shine to the face na parang you will look more oilier versus kanina doon sa Sunny's face ang oily tignan. And it felt heavy. This one, it doesn't feel heavy. Okay, now I have to make a decision which one is better. So, I feel like I don't want to say naman na the Sunny's face is hindi maganda. It's nice. Katulad ng sinabi ko, if you have perfect skin, you don't have to wear foundation, concealer, powder underneath, and you just need a flush of color, this one is perfect. And if you have dry skin, this one would work well for you. But if you have acne-prone skin, if you have oily skin, if you have troubled skin, if you have pimple marks, if you don't have perfect skin like me, and you still need a reinforcement of foundation, concealer, and powder, then this one is for you. I must admit, this one is a bit disappointing. For 445, para sa akin with the type of skin I have, with what I prefer, this isn't it. I'm not satisfied with it. I'm not happy with this. Versus this one, only 195 pesos. Itong tatlong to is only like 500 something. This one is 404. This one is 445. Wait lang, gumagala yung camera na naman. Okay. Where are you going, camera? Focus on me. Okay, so this one is 445, ito parang 500 plus lang. So, makakabili ka na ng tatlong shade almost dito sa equivalent ng isa nito. So, that's something to consider. Final verdict and review, I like the Bilena more. And I would use this more. I would buy this again rather than this. I am not a fan of this. I like the packaging, I like how they presented it, I like the shades, but not super satisfied with this. So, it's up for you which one you think is much better. Consider the things that I said, kung ano yung skin type nyo, kung ano yung preference nyo, dun kayo mag-base. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope nag-enjoy kayo, and if you did, make sure to like this video, and if you want to see more of me, and if you want to be with me on this journey, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Also, please follow me on Instagram and like my Facebook page. I'll see you on my next video. God bless everybody. Bye!